guests and graduates, welcome the administration and faculty of Western University of Health Sciences. For those who are able, please rise for our commencement speakers, deans, provost, board of trustees, and president of Western University of Health Sciences. Distinguished guests, the President of Western University of Health Sciences, Dr. Robin Farias Eisner. Please remain standing if you're able for our national anthem and the invocation that follows. Here to sing the national anthem is Dr. Aaron Peeler, WesternU Doctor of Physical Therapy alumni, class of 2020.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Leading us today in the invocation is Sean Rowan, Assistant Dean of Student Affairs for the College of Dental Medicine.
Let us pray. Dear God, the beneficent, the benevolent, the merciful, the Son, the Spirit, and great Creator of the universe and all that it contains, we humbly acknowledge your presence today. Each day you bless us to experience your being through the wonderment and beauty of nature, and the elegance of art and science. We give thanks for answered prayers and for making this day possible. Today, we have gathered to celebrate the accomplishments of the Graduate College of Biomedical Sciences and the College of Health Sciences. We give thanks for the class of 2023. We thank you for Western University of Health Sciences, this community that has provided guidance and support to each graduate along the way. We thank you for the opportunity you have given each graduate to learn. Be with them as they forge their way through life. Grant them the wisdom to walk by faith and approach each day with love, gratitude, humility, hope, and grace. We thank you for being a beacon of light and source of hope. You led our community through a global pandemic and helped us to adapt to constant change and a new normal. May we never forget where you have brought us from and look on with hope to where you are leading us. We invoke your blessings upon the graduates and pray you will provide the strength that is needed to face each day. Chase away discouragement and fear and replace it with confidence, wisdom, understanding, and sound judgment. We give thanks for the families and the villages represented here who gave their time and resources to support our graduates. May we all remember that as long as we live and breathe, our work is not finished. May we all strive to fulfill our purpose, demonstrating love, compassion, and peace toward one another, seeking to make a positive impact on our community and the world. Amen.
Please be seated. Distinguished guests, the President of Western University of Health Sciences, Dr. Robin Farias Eisner.
Thank you to Aaron Peeler, amazing, and Assistant Dean Sean Rowan for the wonderful opening to our ceremony today. Incredible. Congratulations, class of 2023. We are so incredibly proud of you. An interesting statistic. Today, you're making history. The 20,000th graduate of the university is an MSPA. The 2000th MSPA graduate is also today. So we have history in the making. Congratulations. Distinguished trustees, faculty, staff, esteemed guests, proud families, friends, and most importantly, our esteemed graduating class of 2023. It's both an honor and a privilege to address you today as we come together to celebrate this momentous occasion. You are the graduating class of 2023, a distinct honor indeed. You are amazing, absolutely amazing. You are our new ambassadors and emissaries. You will now join those elite ranks. You are forever a part of the WesternU community, and we are proud of it. Among you graduating, there's a dentist, there's a phlebotomist, a gymnastics director, a mechanic, and a diabetes support coordinator, only to mention a few of our distinguished graduates. I would like to now express a very heartfelt sense of gratitude to not only you, our wonderful graduates, but also to your families and friends and loved ones for the commitment, dedication, hard work, and sacrifice required to arrive at this point here today, without whose support none of this would have been possible. Would all those amazing family, friends, loved ones supporting our esteemed graduates here today please stand to be recognized? We so appreciate you. Thank you. Please be seated. As you prepare to embark on the next phase of your incredible journey, I'm humbled to share some thoughts on the powerful themes of humanism and our coveted WesternU ethos, and how these special principles will shape your careers and significantly impact the lives of those you serve. From the very outset of your unique education, and unique it has been, and the unique skill set that you now have, you have been steeped in a holistic approach to patient care with a focus on the interconnectedness of body, mind, and spirit. As you venture forth into your chosen fields, remember to always consider the whole patient, recognizing that the best care is not just about treating symptoms, but understanding the underlying causes and addressing them with compassion and empathy in every case. Humanism, a core precept of our beloved university, is a commitment to treat everyone with dignity, respect, and kindness. It is the understanding that our patients are more than just a collection of those symptoms and signs. They are complex beings with their own stories and struggles and triumphs. So by embracing humanism, you will forge strong connections with your patients, empowering them to activate your inner giving, to act in, and to participate in that special healing process. As WesternU trained clinicians, you're special. You've been trained to appreciate the body's innate ability to heal itself. This philosophy extends beyond the physical realm and into the emotional and spiritual aspects of our patients' lives. And as healers, it's crucial to recognize the power of the empathetic listening and genuine connection. In times of uncertainty and vulnerability with your patients, your presence and understanding can be a balm that heals the soul as much as the body. I believe that what this patient and our patients that have entrusted themselves to us are wishing to communicate is how impactful and significant the element of humanism is in the practice of our art. And what does that mean? It means an altruism in our approach, a caring and compassion and empathy which is central to our daily craft. Diversity, equity, inclusivity, anti-racism is our attitude. Fairness, kindness, and respect is our healing art. Faith and integrity in all things. These unique skills define our common mission, which is focused on healthcare, community, and education. And so embracing this ethos empowers us to effectively serve our communities and to grow as individuals. As ambassadors of the university, I encourage you to always honor these values through an algorithm of commitment, intention, action, and reflection. Commitment to these values with the intention to call into action as envoys these values. And finally, to reflect on the values daily. And no matter how cliche it may sound to us, one will never truly be successful in the practice of our art until we give beyond ourselves. And that is what we strive to do at WesternU. We could not be on this journey alone without our wonderful faculty who have lived this mission through all their interactions with you in classrooms, clinical settings, most of all through the examples they've set as highly capable, humanistic, and compassionate healthcare professionals. Likewise, we would not be here if it were not for the hard work and dedication of our outstanding staff. I ask that you join me in acknowledging and honoring the excellence of our extraordinary faculty and staff as they stand to be recognized. Thank you for all that you do for the education of these wonderful students. Please rise and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. Another key and distinguished group of unsung heroes who work tirelessly for our students in the background to ensure the highest quality of education and to protect each and every one of our students and to believe in the coveted university mission. Please join me in acknowledging and honoring our extraordinary trustees as they stand and be recognized. Thank you for all that you do. Please be seated. I would like to take a moment and to express appreciation for all those who make this wonderful event possible today. Notably, the remarkable work of our University Commencement Committee under the leadership of Dr. Beverly Guidry, Senior Vice President for University Student Affairs, the support of Director Torio Thomas and her exceptional special events team, the departments of Information Technology, Facilities, Communications, Public Affairs, and the Campus Bookstore. And a special mention is due to Greg Christie and the excellent production crew at Bright Ideas. Thank you. Thank you to all of you. Class of 2023, a heartfelt congratulations from all of us, from our distinguished trustees, faculty, staff, families, friends, and loved ones. We want you to know you will never be alone on whatever path your destiny may take you. We will always be with you. And thank you, new ambassadors. Congratulations and Godspeed to you. Congratulations. In preparation for the remainder of our exciting ceremony, I wish to briefly describe the current commencement process. This year, 5 ceremonies will be held in Pasadena. The Graduate College of Biomedical Sciences and the College of Health Sciences ceremony will take place now. The Colleges of Dental Medicine, Pharmacy, Graduate Nursing, and Optometry tomorrow, May 18th. The College of Veterinary Medicine on Friday, May 19th. Comp Northwest will hold their commencement ceremony in Lebanon, Oregon on May 26th. An important tradition I'd love to share with you is the presentation of a university lapel pin to each graduate. The pin and these pins will be presented by our alumni representative, Dr. Karapanamaha, class of 217. The pin is offered as a gift to the newest members of our alumni family and bears the university seal and the degree that the graduate has earned. We hope you will wear the pin often and with pride as our ambassadors for WesternU of Health Sciences and for the health professionals that you represent. Wear it with pride. Now I would like to introduce the chair of WesternU's Board of Trustees, the Honorable Consuelo Callahan. Judge Consuelo Callahan has served on the Ninth Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals since 2003. She was nominated by President George W. Bush and confirmed unanimously by the Senate. She previously served on California's Court of Appeal, 3rd Appellate District, and on the San Joaquin County Supreme Court. Prior to becoming a judge, Judge Callahan worked as a deputy district attorney, a supervising district attorney, and a deputy city attorney. And I would like you to join me in thanking her for her extraordinary service, dedication, commitment, and loyalty to WesternU, for all of the extraordinary progress made by the university under her watch. Thank you, Judge Callahan.
Thank you, President Farias Eisner, for that kind introduction and, more importantly, for all that you do to lead Western and the excitement that we have in our future. On behalf of the Western Board of Trustees, it is my distinct honor to congratulate our wonderful graduates today. We are so proud of you. While your dedication and hard work were crucial to reaching this milestone, you did not get here alone. I know you know that. I would like to also thank and congratulate all the rest of you who made this day possible. Your family, your friends, our wonderful faculty, staff, and administrators. You have two families. You have your family and friends, and then you have your WesternU family. At Western University, our commitment to you is one of family, from cradle to grave. As one chapter of your life finishes today, another chapter opens tomorrow. We are ready to send you out in the world, and we know that you are ready. We will never forget you. We are here to support you. But please never forget us, even though we bid you farewell today. You have been trained to always put the patient first, to treat patients with equity, and to let humanism as well as science guide your decisions and actions. Each Western class is a fascinating has a fascinating personality of its own. So much talent, so much diversity, so much that you bring forward into the world. After we complete our graduations of 2023, as the president noted, we will have an army of 20,620 Western graduates that are out in the world transforming healthcare. Imagine that, such power and such potential. In the same way that I lecture my godchildren, my hand is on each of your shoulders. We all bless you, and we pray that you will actualize your highest potential and goals. You are our legacy, but never, and I mean never, miss the opportunity to do good when you are doing well in your profession. I promise you, as your career progresses and as it comes closer to the end like mine is, you will never regret the good deeds that you did. You will only regret the people that you did not help. So celebrate today. You deserve it. But tomorrow, it is not too early for the world to feel the presence of your humanism and good deeds. Think of how when you throw a pebble into a pond, the circles radiate out to the shoreline and touch all the surrounding area. Use your Western education to touch as many lives as possible. I know that you will. Congratulations. It is now my honor to introduce our next speaker, our provost, Dr. Paula Crone, a proud graduate of Comp, class of 1992. In her career, Dr. Crone has led her own private primary care practice and was the program director for the Family Medicine Residency Program at Eastmoreland Hospital in Portland, Oregon, which trained DO physicians in the Pacific Northwest. Dr. Crone was one of the pioneers and founders in the development of Comp Northwest, built in part with the physicians she trained while at Eastmoreland Hospital in Portland. Dr. Crone was named founding site dean of Comp Northwest in 2010, and then dean of Comp and Comp Northwest in 2013, making her both the first Comp alum and the first female to serve as dean at Comp. Since then, she has continued to be a leader in development of WesternU Oregon. Dr. Crone served as WesternU's interim provost from April 2022 through February of this year, when she was selected as provost and chief academic officer of the university. Another first for a woman at the university. Provost Crone is a passionate advocate for WesternU students and a leader in shared governance actions across to all the constituencies at WesternU. She works tirelessly for the success of WesternU and is highly regarded throughout the country, both professionally and personally. And we on the Board of Trustees are very grateful to have her as our provost. Provost Crone, please come to the stage.
Congratulations, graduates. Thank you, the Honorable Consuelo Callahan, for your very insightful remarks. And thank you, President Eisner, Farias Eisner, our Board of Trustees, Dean Henson and Dean Evans-Grayson, and all your faculty, staff, and your graduates. This is a very special day of celebration for our graduates and a time of appreciation for all of our WesternU community. A special shout out to our faculty who give so much, and to our staff who make all things happen. My heartfelt welcome to all in our audience. I recall my own graduation day, my family gathered together, my dad hooding me, memories I will always cherish, and memories that become even more special every year. I never fail to feel hopeful and proud as I watch our graduates receive their diplomas each year. Graduates, we've been through a lot since you first started at WesternU, from once-in-a-100-year fires to a global pandemic. Together, you tackled tough social issues and worked for true global change. And in the process, you navigated through some of the toughest times in your generation, and you did it with an unconquerable spirit. In this world filled with division and wounds, you have the opportunity to serve and to heal. Indeed, it is one of your calling cards as a WesternU graduate as you move forward and take your place in healthcare. Know that as you do so, we are proud of you and we have every confidence in you. You are entering professions where you will get to make a big impact, one moment at a time, one patient at a time, one community at a time. Graduates, we have been humbled frequently as we have watched you learn and grow, as you gained your confidence, found your voices, and as you worked so hard to get to where you are today. As you do your own reflection, remember those special individuals who helped you along the way, those that never gave up on you, who taught you those unforgettable, hard-learned lessons, those that pushed you and those that believed in you. Treasure them and thank them. Never stop learning, and never forget that you have the ability to make a difference, and never stop trying to make your corner of the world a better place. Keep honing your expertise, your knowledge, and your skills, and never lose your humanity, your compassion, and your ability to care. As many of you have heard me say before, this world has never needed you more. I have hope for the future because of what I've already seen you do. I wish for all of you to find joy in the work that you do, happiness in your life, and the courage to embrace all that comes. To be leaders in your communities and always the champions of your patients. To be healers and to seek wellness, not just treat disease. To not only stand on the shoulders of the giants that came before you, but strive to become the giant yourself so that others may stand upon your shoulders. Always strive for excellence and always keep your standards set high. Your patients will count on that. Your education will serve you well. Never forget to care for your patients with purpose, passion, and skill, to use your head, hands, and your hearts, to listen and to care. And always remember, at the end of every action, every thought, every deed is a patient. You're a patient. Congratulations, class of 2023. Let's have another round of applause for this class. It is now my pleasure to introduce our graduate speakers. Our graduate speakers were nominated by their peers, approved by their deans, and voted on by their class. This is a significant honor bestowed upon them by their classmates. Our graduate speakers today are, for the Graduate College of Biological Sciences, Veronica Mata Pacheco. Veronica is described by her classmates as deeply empathetic, bright, and hardworking. She is always kind and compassionate to those around her, especially when they are in need of a friend to lean on. Her brilliant sense of humor dispels any stress or tension, helping her effortlessly connect with faculty, staff, and students. Veronica will always be remembered by her classmates for being a ray of sunshine, even on difficult days. She was chosen by her faculty and classmates to deliver the graduate address for GCPS ceremony today. For the College of Health Sciences, from our MS program, Parsa Nuri. Parsa is described by his classmates as being an inspiration as he excelled in his curriculum, while remaining humble, passionate, and a friend to all. He is known to selflessly support others in their goals and wellness. Faculty and staff loved that Parsa was an eager learner and was deeply committed to excelling in everything he did. Having earned their love and respect, he was selected to deliver the graduate address for the MS program. MSHS, Marcos Montion. Marcos is described by those who know him as a servant leader. He seamlessly navigates 2 nations, 2 cultures, and 2 philosophies. Marcos is described as someone who is always looking for ways to make a difference in the lives of others. One example being the work he put into his master's thesis, working with community healthcare providers to develop an evidence-based program to decrease the rates of diabetes in a rural community. He was selected to deliver the graduate remarks for the MSHS program. MSPA program, Albert Lenzio. As the PA class academic liaison, Albert excelled at building bridges and facilitating communication between his classmates and faculty. He earned the trust and admiration of all with his incredible listening skills, eloquent communication, and ability to dialogue with everyone through the toughest of situations. Albert meant a lot to his classmates and inspired many to work hard and focus on their goals while supporting each other through their journey. He was chosen today to represent our MSPA program. Our DPT program, Kendra Hudson. Kendra won the hearts of her classmates and earned the respect of her faculty because of her positive outlook on life and admirable work ethic. She served as chair of the Physical Therapy Advocacy Club and philanthropy liaison for the WesternU White Coats for Black Lives Club. She is known for her volunteerism at many college and university-wide events, such as Wheelchair Sports Festival, as well as for her calmness and nurturing heart. She was selected as the graduate speaker for the DPT program today. To our graduate speakers.
Welcome, President Farias Eisner, Provost Crone, WesternU Board of Trustees, deans, faculty and staff, fellow graduates, families, and loved ones. The word research has been cavalierly tossed around in the public discourse within the past few years. And no, getting a Google alert on your phone doesn't count as research, Mom. The past 2 years, my classmates and I have had the opportunity to delve into the intricacies of what it means to conduct research. Although we have different areas of interest in our research, I think we can agree on one thing: protocols change. Such as in life, in order to be successful in the lab, we need to be fluid and adaptable to when things don't go as planned. The results may vary. However, how we choose to respond is up to us. Fellow graduates, in our lives, we will inevitably have missteps, even if we followed the protocol precisely and did everything right. This is okay. When this happens, we need to give ourselves the grace to be deliberate and move with intention. But today, let's take satisfaction for when things go right, and let's celebrate what we have achieved. Congratulations, class of 2023. In the words of Elle Woods, we did it!
you so much. It is an honor to stand before you as we celebrate this joyous occasion. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all my fellow graduates and to my dear MSMS family. The bonds that we have formed as friends have been the highlight of my academic journey, and I am forever grateful for the time that we have spent together, united in our pursuit of excellence. As we look back on our time at WesternU, we can all agree that it has been a journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. We have been challenged to push ourselves beyond our limits and to truly understand that success in any aspect of life requires nothing but passion, action, and most importantly, noble intention. So as we venture forth from this day, I know that we will remember that with our education and degrees comes a great responsibility to work hard in creating a world where every individual has access to healthcare and education, where equity and justice are the norms, where our actions reflect our noble intentions. I know that we will be the change we want to see in the world and be a positive force in the lives of those around us. Before I conclude, speaking for my cohort, I would like to express my gratitude to our wonderful mentors and faculty for their untiring support and guidance throughout our academic journeys, and to our wonderful families and loved ones for your unwavering love, support, and encouragements. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Throughout my journey at WesternU, I have learned a lot about medicine, healthcare, but most importantly about people. In my recent trip to Boston, I had the opportunity to visit Harvard University. During the school tour, a stone engraving of their emblem caught my attention. It read Veritas and depicted 3 open books separating each syllable. The first 2 books were facing me, but the last one was facing down. The tour guide noticed me staring and addressed the question I was thinking. Why is the last book facing down? He pointed to the engraving and clarified, our emblem reminds us that although we come to school to learn, not all learning comes from books. Sometimes it is necessary to put the book down and experience life, to learn that which a book cannot teach. With this, I encourage you to continue educating yourself and those around you. Be patient. Share your gifts and special abilities that have given you the privilege to serve humanity. Good decisions will put you in the position to succeed, but they will also help those around you move forward. When that happens, be proud, for you are becoming a leader. Live a life full of purpose and meaning. In the process of changing yourself, you will find that you have changed the world. I would like to give a special shout out to my family and friends for their unconditional support. To my parents, gracias por enseñarme que con amor y dedicación, nada es imposible. To my sisters, thank you for making me a better teacher and brother. To my professors and mentors, thank you for guiding and challenging me to become a better student, health professional, and person. Thank you, everyone.
Wow. Hello, PA class of 2023. I am so proud of us. We have each faced countless unique struggles in this long journey to become a PA. Whether it be missing important events while studying, financial struggles, self-doubt when putting in that first or 15th set of sutures. I am grateful to have shared in these hardships with each of you because they have brought us to this day, and today is a day worth celebrating. None of us would have reached this moment without self-motivation and sacrifice, but equally, none of us would be here without the love and support of others. All of us have special ones who loved us into being. Some of those people are here, some are far away, some may only be with us in spirit. I'd like to invite everyone, not just my classmates, to take 10 seconds to think about the people who helped you become who you are. 10 seconds. I'll watch the time. Whomever you've been thinking about, they must be so pleased to know the difference you feel they've made. Now, some of those words were my own, and some were inspired by Mr. Fred Rogers, everyone's friendliest neighbor. But to add to his sentiment, I'd like to remind each of my classmates that we are not just graduating today. We are stepping into a role that has the power to shape the course of someone else's life. So, let us be the ones who are thought of in these moments, remembered not only for what we accomplished today, but for the countless lives we touched and transformed in the years to come. Thank you. I love y'all. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, family, friends, and fellow graduates. My name is Kendra Hudson, and I am part of the incredible 2023 DPT cohort. It is an honor to be speaking with you all this afternoon. I'd like to share one of my favorite quotes from Sonia Renee Taylor. It reads, "Once you remove the obstruction that has us believe we have to try to become, we will just become." Class of 2023, we have had to overcome many obstructions to get to where we are today. We overcame COVID. We overcame the doubts of excelling in a Zoom format. We have arrived at this moment because we were like-minded in our dreams to become excellent doctors. I know your time is valuable and my time up here is short, so I want to leave you all with this. Remember where you were when you received your letter of acceptance into your program. Remember the overwhelming feelings of relief and joy. Remember when you first started your program and met your colleagues who have become your family sitting next to you today. Remember the profound lessons you learned from your professors, and remember when it all finally clicked. Remember and never forget how much work you've put into being here in this moment, and never stop thriving, striving, and pursuing even better things as you walk into your next chapter as a doctor from Western University of Health Sciences. Class of 2023, congratulations again on this incredible accomplishment. Good luck to us all. And in the words of some of our wise professors, I highly advise you to remember this. Always look cool. Thank you.
Again, congratulations to all of our graduates. The speakers were great. Thank you. Right. Mr. President, I have for your consideration Dr. Deborah Dees, the candidate for an honorary degree. It is an honor to stand before you today to pay tribute to one of the most influential trailblazers in the field of medicine. Throughout their illustrious career, this individual has dedicated themselves to advancing medical research, pushing the boundaries of scientific inquiry, and making groundbreaking contributions to the field of medicine and public health. Dr. Deborah Dees is the Vice Chancellor for the Health Sciences, the Mark and Pan Rubin Dean of the School of Medicine, and Professor of Psychiatry at the University of California, Riverside. Dr. Deborah Dees has trained and inspired countless future generations of medical professionals to follow in her footsteps. But perhaps what truly sets Dr. Deborah Dees apart as a trailblazer in medicine and public health is her unwavering commitment to using her knowledge and expertise to benefit humanity. Throughout her career, she has worked tirelessly to improve the health and well-being of people around the world, using her research to tackle some of the most pressing health challenges of our time. I would invite you to refer to the program for the full summary of highlights of the distinguished career and extraordinary accomplishments of Dr. Deborah Dees. Now, Mr. President, it is my pleasure to present Dr. Deborah Dees as the candidate for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Thank you, Dean Evans Grayson. Now, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you, Dr. Deborah Dees, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, honors, privileges appertaining thereto. In witness thereof, I cause you to be vested with the hood appropriate to the degree and grant you this diploma. Congratulations. Dr. Dees, we invite you to deliver your keynote address. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Farias Eisner, and thank you, Dr. Grayson. Good afternoon, graduates, parents, family members, friends, and distinguished guests. It is an honor to be here in celebration of the class of 2023 to deliver this commencement address. Before I begin, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge and thank the president of Western University of Health Sciences, Dr. Robin Farias Eisner, Dr. Paula Crone, Provost of Western University of Health Sciences, Board of Trustee Chair, the Honorable Judge Consuela Callahan, along with Dr. Gail Evans Grayson, Acting Dean of the College of Health Sciences and Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. I appreciate the opportunity to speak today, and I thank you for the invitation. Your leadership and vision played an integral role in fostering the environment for your students to succeed. I also want to give a very special welcome to the family members and friends of this year's graduating class. You've played a significant role in helping your students reach this point, and we thank you for your commitment. Finally, I'd like to acknowledge the graduating class of 2023, representing the Graduate College of Biomedical Sciences and the College of Health Sciences. Class of 2023, this is it. This is your moment, the culmination of your educational experiences leading to the fulfillment of your dream to enter the healthcare field. This commencement ceremony marks a very important milestone in your journey to becoming outstanding healthcare professionals. As a physician and leader in academic medicine, I know that physicians often receive a large share of recognition and attention from people outside of healthcare. I also know that the success of our healthcare infrastructure is heavily dependent on the many individuals working across the multiple disciplines in the field. Medicine is a team sport, and without the collaboration of many healthcare professionals, we can't accomplish what is most optimal for the patients and their families. You are important to the delivery of health care and the research and science of medicine and other healthcare professions. I can personally attest to the level of success I've been fortunate to attain, thanks to the network of healthcare professionals who've been so instrumental to my growth and development, and they were not solely physicians. My primary mentor was a PhD scientist, and she taught me how to conduct medical research and publish in scientific journals. And my first close encounter working in the health field was in physical therapy, when I worked as a physical therapy aide. The conferral of your degrees in biomedical sciences, health sciences, medical sciences, physician assistant studies, and physical therapy represent the many components that make up our expansive healthcare field. Your motivations to pursue careers in healthcare are grounded by innate traits that you all likely share. A success-oriented mindset that drives you to achieve your goals, a passion for helping others and serving communities in need, and a willingness to make the necessary personal sacrifices that contribute to the advancement of science and medicine. Don't become cynical and lose those attributes which brought you to the healthcare professions field in the first place. You owe it to yourselves, your patients, and the community. As you enter your respective fields in healthcare, you also share a common bond of being guided by the values that you've adopted at Western University. It is expected that you will continue to exhibit qualities that demonstrate your ability to embody humanism in medicine, compassion, caring, and collaboration. As health educators, administrators, health promotion specialists, you will be asked to tap into your sense of compassion to enhance patient-centered care through your display of respect, empathy, and trust. Your patients will be vulnerable with you and trust you with their lives, their regrets, their worries, and their successes. Honor their trust. As clinicians, physical therapists, occupational therapists, and physician assistants, you will be tasked with delivering care in a variety of clinical settings in accordance with the highest standards of scientific conduct and medical practice. Know that you will be a valuable member of the team. And if you see something that needs attention, say something. Your contributions matter. As biomedical researchers and scientists, you will be called to collaborate with your peers and contribute to the advancement of the body of knowledge through your bold, innovative, and pioneering mindset. Science matters, and it provides the evidence driven by data to make the best health decisions. Your role is important. You will be at the forefront of moving the science from the bench to the bedside and into the communities. With the principles of humanism serving as your core foundation, each of you have accepted the call to pursue excellence in all that you do and realize Western University's vision to transform the face of health. We don't need to look too far to see why it's critically necessary to equip healthcare professionals with these values. Enduring COVID-19 pandemic, these past few years presented a distinct challenge for you and your fellow peers across the healthcare spectrum. And you were called to work, learn, and research during these tumultuous times. You were resilient, determined, and you persevered. You have what it takes to face challenges now and those on the horizon. Despite the uncertainties, challenges, and changes brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic, you responded to the adversities, you persevered, and demonstrated the resilience needed to achieve your academic and professional goals. Reaching this point is truly a testament to your dedication and persistence. Your training has prepared you for the next phase of your journey, where you will be called upon to be agents of change and servant leaders. Some of you, this means jumping feet first into the healthcare industry and practicing your selected craft. For others, this means continuing your education as you enter the next phase of your professional training in healthcare. As I close, I would like to leave you with an important charge. While working across the healthcare spectrum, you will be constantly tasked with being prepared for the unexpected. It will be expected that you will be able to initiate, plan, and execute change that benefits individuals and communities, all for the greater good of society. During these moments, I want you to reflect on your personal motivations for entering your selected healthcare profession. What were the primary drivers that led you into the health professional field in the first place? As you consider your pathway and academic training you received at Western University, hold on to those core values that you adopted while here, and let them be the foundation that supports you and keep you steady through the ever-changing times. Most importantly, remember that as a graduate of Western University of Health Sciences, you have ultimately been charged to deliver care in a compassionate and humanistic manner. Your future is bright, and you will proudly represent Western University of Health Sciences well. Class of 2023, we are so proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Dees. Incredible.
So we are going to start with the Graduate College of Biomedical Sciences Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences please rise and stand in place? Mr. President, the assembled candidates have met the requirements for graduation and have been recommended by the faculty for the degree of Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences. It is my pleasure to present them to you.
Thank you, Dean Henson. Graduates, By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you, as you individually present yourselves, the degree of Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences, with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. Will the graduates please come to the stage? This will begin the special portion of these exciting ceremonies in which we have the honor to present you with a diploma.
Monreet Carr Atwal. Angelo Keklikian. Melissa Marie Kelly. Hongvi Lei. Jimmy Chunli Lin. Veronica Ann Mata Pacheco. Claudia Truk-An Win. Andrea Gabrielle Shamus. Ikwa Bella Uda.
Thank you, Dean Evans Grayson, for coming forward. The Dean will now present the College of Health Sciences.
All right. Now, will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Medical Sciences please rise and stand in place? Mr. President, the assembled candidates have met the requirements for the graduation and have been recommended by the faculty for the degree of Master of Science in Medical Sciences. It is my pleasure to present them to you.
Thank you, Dean Evans Grayson. Graduates, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you, as you individually present yourselves, the degree of Master of Science in Medical Sciences, with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. Will the graduates please come to the stage?
Erin Babayi. Thomas Berry. Daniel Grant Bridger. Melclaude Viejo Cerrillo. Dilpreet Singh Chandi. Nolan Isam Dafesh. Ijeoma Ezengwa. Jocelyn Cassandra Gonzalez. Fuad Hajar. Reina Patricia Henry. Jakia Anika Islam. Lauren Unje Jong. I'm sorry, excuse me. Taylor Howdigi. Lauren Unje Jong. Faith Louise Samson Lucason. Gilberto Macancela Jr. Cameron Lyle Medina. Barbara Baunock Wynn. Harsa Nouri. Kasim Pendi. Megan Ruth Barbadillo Postes. Charlotte Rebecca Ruby Dixon. Barom Saber. Shreya Samudrala. Shira Gail Ramirez Santos. Saeed Shah. Gurkaranjot Singh. Tiffany Tadros. Chiaki Takabayashi. Martín Vasquez. Hachua Yang. Karatin Zakiri.
Now will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Health Sciences please rise and stand in place.
It's okay. Mr. President, the assembled candidates have met the requirements for graduation and have been recommended by the faculty for the degree of Master of Science in Health Sciences. It is my pleasure to present them to you.
Thank you, Dean Evans Grayson. Graduates, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you, as you individually present yourselves, the degree of Master of Science in Health Sciences, with all of the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. Will the graduates please come to the stage?
Alexandra Diaz. Kelly Yvette Mack. Marcos Brian Monteon. Emily Osegueda Oriana. Manmeet Singh. Tatiana Seta Tim. Janet An Vong. Chelsea Marie Lee Williams.
Now, will the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Physician Assistant Study please rise and stand? Mr. President, the assembled candidates have met the requirements for graduation and have been recommended by the faculty for the degree of Master of Science in Physician Assistant Studies. It is my pleasure to present them to you.
Thank you, Dean Evans Grayson. Graduates, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you, as you individually present yourselves, the degree of Master of Science in Physician Assistant Studies, with all the rights, honors, privileges appertaining thereto. Will the graduates please come to the stage?
Aisha Afak. Valeria Shasid Alvarez. Sonia Elizabeth Ariaza Marroquin. Natasha Helena Johannes Blonsky. Lana Alexandra Boladian. Andy Quang Bowie. Orlando Adrian Campos. Distinguished guest, our 2000th PA graduate, Day Alexis Cantu. Hannah Leah Carmi. Genesis Casco. Ryan Michael Casey. Christina Coe. Madeline Helen Couder. Wendy Kuhn. Julia Elizabeth Degas. Mark Anthony Dagan. Sophia T. Deng. Natalie Marie De Vera. Vilma Diaz. Kesa Lynn Dodge. Ulem de Garniam. Adriana Garcia. Julia Esperanza Garcia. Emily Elizabeth Gower. Ekaterina Alexandrovna Gorje. Anais Jacqueline Hakopian. Dina Nazarian Hagnazar. Natalie Jo Hakala. Elizabeth Marie Hardin. Elnaz Motamin Hassan Shahi. Emily Guzman Hayes. Danae Marie Hines. Gabriela Soledad Hernandez. Sarah Marie Hester. Elizabeth Hines in absentia. Emily Jean Holmquist. Julie Ka Lee Huang. Amanda Renee Jensen. Bailey Nicole Johnson. Shayna Kasanirach. Lorene Khalil. Ashley Kim. Claudia Lamb. Natalie Vance Lamb. Melina Lanzar. Albert Heisler Lanzillo. Daisy Chinsey Lee. Odea Levihim. Abigail Rose Lockman. Vincent Meng. Ashley Elizabeth Moline. Carly Ann Mata. Isabella Anna Murray. Farnoosh Nadalizadeh. Diana Tao Nguyen. Gia Nguyen. Unji O. Amelia Melyang Oi. Samantha Aguayo Orejel. Yesenia Ortiz. Sharon Margaret Pies. Jennifer Pajunia. Julie Pham. Adrine Pukukian. Susan Marie Powell. Pamela Patricia Rivas. Aria Rosenberg. Michaela Marie Scafani. Alyssa Claire Schoonmaker. Naomi Sala. Liana Shahinian. Gayane Servania. Kylie Ann Simone. Sabina Singh. Bridget Solorzano. Sutrata Takasuturi. Feifan Tang. Armina Terbar Segian. Lindsay Elizabeth Thomas. Leonard Trocaro. Jessica Tran. Winnie Lee Tran. Christina Lee Trung. Angela Marie Valdez. Brittany Vega. Alexander Scott Weiss. Erica Christine Williams. Distinguished guests, our 20,000th WesternU graduate, Helen Ray Winkle. Ashley Yu. Jasmine Nguyen.
Right back.
All right. Now, will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy please rise and stand? Mr. President, the assembled candidates have met the requirements for graduation and have been recommended by the faculty for the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy. It is my pleasure to present them to you.
Thank you, Dean Evans Grayson. We're delighted to have our microphones back.
Absolutely.
Graduates, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you, as you individually present yourselves, the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. Will the graduates please come to the stage? Thank you.
Dr. Stephanie Barajas. Dr. Shiv Bhatka. Dr. Rajat Bardwa. Dr. Benjamin Evan Bristol. Dr. Stephanie Chu. Dr. Courtney Lynn Collins. Dr. Jaina Ramadan Doe. Dr. Alexandra Marie Dobesh. Dr. Joshua Ryan Aquino Dizak. Dr. Nicole Ann Fleischman. Dr. Lorenzo Urbano Garcia. Dr. Victor Roman Garcia Loza. Dr. Casey Mei Hitomi. Dr. Kendra Deshawn Hudson. Dr. Brianna Nicole Hui. Dr. Priya Kaur Handal. Dr. Kristen Deanna Klein. Dr. Carissa Lynn Lee. Dr. Zong Lu Lee. Dr. Samia Dumitra Liev. Dr. Naomi Lenares. Dr. Samantha Comet Maniago. Dr. Kimberly May Castillo Manuel. Dr. Martin Jr. Marquez Moreno. Dr. Stephanie Keiko Matsui. Dr. Laura Catalina Moreno. Dr. Jessica Danielle Nasterin. Dr. Kylie Rie Nishisaka. Dr. Sarah Elise Noasad. Dr. Monica Padilla Gonzalez. Dr. Winnie Wing Lam Peng. Dr. Arti Nilesh Patel. Dr. Leandra Christine Putman. Dr. Jonathan Martin Ray. Dr. Tatiana Lauren Rizzati. Dr. Amanda Michelle Rodriguez. Dr. Sergio Antonio Sacco. Dr. Stephen Anthony Samanego. Dr. Sweta Shalakar. Dr. Alexa Nadia Tanoto. Dr. Patrick James Stark Tanate. Dr. Emmanuel U. Terbillo. Dr. Michelle Jingying Tom. Dr. Vivian Tran. Dr. Courtney Danielle Trueblood. Dr. Jasmine Valadez. Dr. Nikita Noel Van Kralingen. Dr. Taylor Michelle Warner Calixto. Dr. Tyler Shigeru Wan. Dr. Julia Catherine Wright.
All right, graduates. I have the pleasure to introduce Professor and Department Chair Roy Gazzato, Class of 1994, Department of Physician Assistant Education, who will administer the Physician Assistant Oath. As I invite physician assistants in the audience and those on the platform who wish to renew their oath to stand with Chair Gazzato and this class. Would the new physician assistants please rise?
Please open your commencement exercise program to page 47, where you will find the physician assistant's oath. We will recite this oath together. Ready, Let's begin. I pledge to perform the following duties with honesty, integrity, and dedication, remembering always that my primary responsibility is to the health, safety, welfare, and dignity of all human beings. I recognize and promote the value of diversity, and I will treat equally all persons who seek my care. I will uphold the tenets of patient autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, justice, and the principle of informed consent. I will hold in confidence the information shared with me in the course of practicing medicine, except where I am authorized to impart such knowledge. I will be diligent in my understanding both my personal capabilities and my limitations, striving always to improve my practice of medicine. I will actively seek to expand my intellectual knowledge and skills, keeping abreast of the advances in medical art and science. I will work with other members of the healthcare team to assure compassionate and effective care of patients. I will uphold and enhance the community values and use the knowledge and experience acquired as a PA to contribute to an improved community. I will respect my professional relationship with the physician and act always with the guidance and supervision provided by that physician, except where to do so would cause harm. I recognize my duty to perpetuate knowledge within the profession. These duties are pledged with sincerity and on my honor. Congratulations, PA 2023. Please be seated.
Thank you, Professor Casado. Now I have the pleasure to introduce Dr. Michael Granado, Assistant Professor, Physical Therapy Education, who will administer the physical therapist oath. And I invite the physical therapists in the audience and those on the platform who wish to renew their oath to stand with Dr. Granado and this class. Would the new physical therapists please rise?
Thank you, Acting Dean Evans Grayson. Colleagues, you will find the oath for physical therapists in your program on page 48. Please read along and recite the oath with me. Let's begin. As a physical therapist dedicated to providing the highest quality care and services, I solemnly pledge I will respect the rights and dignity of all individuals who seek my services or with whom I work. Act in a compassionate and trustworthy manner in all aspects of my services. Exercise sound professional judgment while abiding by legal and ethical requirements. Demonstrate integrity during interactions with colleagues, other healthcare providers, students, faculty, researchers, the public, and payers for enhancement of patient care and advancement of the profession. Enhance my practice through lifelong acquisition and application of knowledge, skills, and professional behavior. Participate in efforts to meet physical therapy and healthcare needs of local, national, and global communities. Thus, with this oath, I accept the duties and responsibilities that embody the physical therapy profession. Thank you and congratulations. You may be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Granado. Now it's my pleasure to welcome Dr. Amanda Eileen Borgquist, MSBS class of 2015, and she'll be providing us with a WesternU Alumni Association welcome. Dr. Borgquist.
Good afternoon, graduates, family, and friends. You have worked tremendously hard and waited long for this day to come. Look at us all here today as advocates for healthcare. I'd like to start by quoting Stephen Adler of Guns N' Roses. You can have all the riches and success in the world, but if you don't have your health, you have nothing. You get to be a part of the most important thing on the planet through your life's work. Take that in with me for a moment, because health is something so personal yet universal in it as the one thing that unites us for its intrinsic value. There is an empowering career waiting for each one of you outside of these walls, whether you know what that is just yet or not. With any power comes significant responsibility, which sometimes means the journey is not always easy. But I can assure you that you are well prepared. You are well prepared for the journey and challenges ahead because you are now graduates of WesternU. I stand before you today as the proud graduate of the Master's of Science in Biomedical Sciences program. When I first started, I had a very clear goal in mind, to become a veterinarian. While I achieved that goal, my journey through the master's curriculum allowed me to publish over 5 peer-reviewed journal articles, as well as co-author our research in a published neuroendocrinology book. Throughout that experience, I also gained knowledge and life skills that far exceeded what was necessary to apply to veterinary school from my esteemed mentor, Dr. Edward Wagner. I was equipped with the foundations of medical science and the insight to apply them to the field of veterinary medicine. And it is my hope that you too can take the same opportunity to recognize that the potential of your education truly has no bounds. I have so much gratitude for modern medicine because as a child, I was diagnosed with a life-threatening illness that came from my own pet. As you've heard the phrase, it takes a village. Well, in my case, it took a school nurse, a neuroinfectious disease department, and a pediatric rehabilitation team to save me. Later, I even witnessed my veterinarian's call to my pet's breeder, letting her know of the potential risk of infection between species. My story exemplifies the importance of interdisciplinary medicine, a principle I learned from WesternU called One Health. Now you will be the torchbearers of this important concept, which is more important now than ever of the recent pandemic, enabling you to think beyond the boundaries of traditional healthcare practices and collaborate across disciplines to ensure a healthier future for everyone. As you embark into the world of healthcare, I encourage you to always listen to and collaborate with your patients. After all, you don't need a degree to understand that nothing beats the knowledge and the experience of those living with the issues that you are treating or researching. The famed primatologist, Dr. Jane Goodall, once said, "If we can bring more empathy and kindness and respect to healthcare, the better the outcomes are going to be." Remember that your work is not only about serving your patients, but also about making a positive impact in the lives of those that you serve. Today is a moment that you'll remember forever. I know I do. The crossover from student to professional. The journey ahead will be exciting and rigorous. Just think about the road you've traveled to get to where you are today. You are the change makers, the innovators, and the lifesavers. As you go out into the world, remember that you are now a part of a greater community that is dedicating to improving the healthcare system. Make sure you continue to be a lifetime learner and never stop striving for a higher gold standard of medicine. It has been an honor and a privilege to join you on this very special day. It is now my pleasure to officially welcome you as alumni of Western University of Health Sciences. Will the members of the class of 2023 please rise? To signify your accomplishments and your change in status from students to alumni, please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left, placing it over your hearts. Congratulations and welcome to the WesternU Alumni Association.
Please be seated. Thank you, Dr. Borquist. What a great day, huh? On behalf of the GCVS faculty, staff, and administration, I want to extend our sincere congratulations to all of you. As you leave the MSBS program to embark on your next exciting adventure, please know that the GCVS faculty and staff enjoyed getting to know you very much, that we value and respect you, and that you will always have a home here at WesternU. From the development of cutting-edge vaccines, medicines, and novel disease prevention approaches to safety testing and improvement of products we use on a daily basis, scientists strive to make the world a healthier and more joyful place for humans, other animals, and plants to coexist and to flourish. You are now and forever will be an integral part of that most noble mission, and I think it's really important for you to just pause and kind of reflect on where you've come in the last couple of years. Today, I wanted to take the opportunity to leave you with some parting words of advice. And as I gave it some thought, I kept coming back to 7 concepts that have guided me throughout my own personal and professional life, and I thought I would share them with you. I'm Lake Superior Ojibwa. That's a Native American tribe around the Great Lakes region through my maternal grandmother. And what I'm about to describe to you are known as the Ojibwe 7 grandfather teachings. So the first one is to cherish knowledge is to know wisdom. The teaching of wisdom will allow you to use your inherited and acquired gifts wisely and to recognize your differences and those of others in a kind and respectful way. Never stop being a lifelong learner at every stage of your life. To know love is to know peace and joy. Love can be found in the core of all teachings. It is most important and focuses on having peace with yourself, balance in life, acceptance of all things and graciousness with all that is. Remember, true love can be best expressed by doing something for somebody else without expecting anything in return. And I want to share something with the new graduates. There will be inevitable challenges as you go forward in your career. But when you get to those stages where you're facing the greatest challenges and perhaps your confidence is a little bit shaken, what I want you to do is, rather than sort of go into yourself, which would be understandable if that's the way you would feel, but I'm going to ask you to put yourself out there and do something for somebody in need. Do it lovingly and unselfishly, and I promise you, I commit to you today that you will feel better, that you will be able to move forward from those challenges. To honor all creation is to have respect. The teachings on respect include learning to treat those around you the way you want to be treated. Respect for differences is central to building strong and lasting relationships. Respect all creation humbly and graciously. The fourth one is bravery is to face your foe with integrity. It is brave to make positive choices and have convictions even when it might not be the popular opinion. Okay, some of you might have been in that position before. Sometimes making the right choice isn't always popular. Bravery helps you to find your inner strength and face your fears so you can live for the betterment of yourself, your family, and your communities. As you embark on your next great professional adventure, remember that you belong, that you have a lot to offer the world, and that the human, plant, and animal world is counting on you to always do the right thing. The fifth one is facing a situation with integrity is to be brave. The teaching on integrity focuses on knowing and accepting who we are and reminds us not to try to be someone we are not. Remember, no matter how successful you believe yourself to be in your life and career, if you've gotten there dishonestly and without integrity, you have achieved nothing at all. The sixth, and this is very important, is humility is to know yourself as a part of the greater good. This teaching reminds us that we are all part of what is good in the world, but we are just a part. We do not grow and flourish by our efforts alone. Always approach every situation with humility, honesty, and with a sense of belonging to all that is. And finally, the seventh is truth is to know all of these things. This teaching asks us to see that through our journey, we may be slow and we may branch out in directions we did not expect, we need to keep moving forward with confidence and conviction as we have not yet met our destination. So don't worry yourself if you're not exactly where you would like to be. You will get there. So with that, I want to thank you for choosing to learn and grow here at WesternU, and I want to congratulate you on achieving this important milestone in your lives and careers. Gidibwaya Nimim, which means we believe in you. Congratulations and Godspeed to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Henson. Today is a day to celebrate your achievements and to look forward to the future with hope and excitement. Today is a monumentous occasion that we have all been looking forward to for years. As we sit here in our caps and gowns, surrounded by our friends and family, we cannot help but feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. We have worked hard to get to this point, and we should all take a moment to appreciate the efforts and dedication that has brought us here today. But as we celebrate our success, we must also acknowledge the challenges that lie ahead. The world we are entering is complex and ever-changing. The skills and knowledge we have gained during our time in college will be essential, but they are not enough on their own. We must continue to learn and grow, to adapt to innovative technologies and shifting social norms. As the acting dean for the College of Health Sciences, I leave you, our scholars, and the graduating class of 2023 with the following charge. Remember the importance of empathy and kindness. We live in a world that is increasingly divided, where hate and intolerance are on the rise. But we have the power to change that. We are the agent of change. We can be the ones who reach out across the aisles and listen to others with an open mind, who treat everyone with dignity and respect. Remember, the resiliency is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and to keep going in the face of adversity. Remember, the grit is the perseverance and passion that helps us achieve our goals, even when the going gets tough. These are essential qualities that will serve you well in years to come. I leave you with one of the most important. Remember the value of humility. No matter how successful we may become, we should never forget that we're all human beings with strengths and areas of growth. We should be open to learning from one another and willing to admit when we make mistakes. Remember to embrace diversity and know it is an essential quality as a scholar to remain successful in today's world. We live in a global community, and we must learn to appreciate and respect our diverse cultures and the perspective that makes up our society. Diversity is not just a buzzword. It is the reality that we must embrace if we want to thrive. So as you go out into the world, remember the importance of the following: empathy, kindness, resiliency, grit, humility, and diversity. These qualities will help you succeed in your careers and in your personal lives as well. I am honored to be speaking to such a talented and dedicated group of healthcare professionals. You have a bright future ahead of you, and I cannot wait to see the incredible impact you will have on the world. Congratulations to each of you. You have worked so hard to get here, and you all have so much to offer. I cannot wait to see what you will accomplish in the years to come, and feel free to stop by anytime. Best wishes to you all, and to all, many blessings.
Thank you, Deans, for those beautiful words. Thank you to our guest speaker. Thank you to our oath speakers. Thank you to our graduate speakers. Thank you to all those that have contributed so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the graduates of 2023. How do you really feel? No, in closing, as we gather here today to celebrate these incredible accomplishments of our remarkable new clinicians, it's an honor to address you with a few parting thoughts on today's powerful theme of humanism in medicine and healthcare. The journey of a healthcare professional such as yourselves is not only about acquiring knowledge and mastering skills, but it is also about embracing the principles that we've heard so much about this afternoon of compassionate empathy, humility, and a respect for diversity. As we stand on the precipice of a new chapter in your lives and your career, you, our beloved graduates, let us reflect once more on the importance of humanism in shaping the future of healthcare. What you have heard today in so many different ways is that as healthcare professionals, we have the privilege and the responsibility of caring for people at their most vulnerable. The ability to empathize with patients and families, to truly listen, and to make genuine connections is what sets exceptional clinicians apart. Remember, the heart of medicine and healthcare lies in the relationships that you build with your patients. As you venture forth into your medical and healthcare careers, embrace the power of humanism. That's the gift you've been given from WesternU. By treating every patient with the respect and dignity that they so deserve, regardless of their background, race, socioeconomic status, community, gender preference, each patient is an individual deserving of the highest level, highest quality of care. In a world where technology often dominates the conversation, never forget the importance of the human touch on the shoulder. Remember, too, that humility is essential in the practice of our art. As you continue to grow and learn, you will encounter situations where you must admit that you do not have all the answers. Do not despair. That happens to me every day. Embrace instead these moments as opportunities to collaborate, listen, and learn from your colleagues and from your patients. By approaching your work with humility, you will foster an environment of trust, which is integral to a successful patient-doctor relationship. As you embark on the exciting new chapter, let humanism be your guiding light, always putting the well-being of your patients at the forefront of your practice. Maintain your curiosity, keep learning, never lose sight of the human connections that make healthcare such a rewarding and transformative field. You have already achieved so much, and we are excited to see the tremendous impact that each and every one of you will make as compassionate, empathetic, humanistic medical professionals. May your journey ahead be filled with growth, fulfillment, and the unwavering knowledge that you are making a difference in the lives of countless individuals. On behalf of our distinguished trustees, our faculty, our staff, our esteemed guests, our proud families, friends, loved ones. It's an honor to present to you all this amazing graduating class of 2023. Godspeed to you all. With this, I declare these commencement exercises closed. God bless.
Distinguished guests, for those who are able, please stand and remain at your seat for the academic recessional. For the safety of all, it is essential that the aisles are kept clear until the faculty and graduates have exited the auditorium and lobby. Commencement assistants will inform you when it is clear for you to exit the auditorium. Your graduates will gather their belongings and will meet you outside in approximately 30 minutes.